So now let's jump into those that were bought at the auction. And the first man we have here is Sherfane Rutherford, sold to the Kolkata Knight Riders. Your thoughts on Sherfane being sold to the Kolkata Knight Riders?
I was strong feeling KKR is having a succession in place for when Andre Russell cannot play for them. I mean, Andre Sherfane Rutherford, he thought of fours and sixes. He's a great finisher. So I think with him there, they probably want him to work on his bowling, right? You know, he bowls medium pace and also wanting to work on his fielding. So I think that is the rationale behind them buying Sherfane Rutherford. But it's an excellent buy. Once he keep and work on his game, use more impactful innings for the West Indies and also other teams he plays for, his value will surely increase.
I have three questions for you with Sherfane. First thing, he was sold for his base price of 1.5 crores.
Right.
First thing, let's answer the first one out the way. Do you think Sherfane was worth 1.5 crore, or
Yeah,
does he
I
deserve
think
less or more?
I think he deserves more. Deserves more. I mean, he plays spins well and pace well, and his match winning ability will only increase. So I think KKR get a bit of a steal because he's a left-hander batter. He can bat in the middle
Yeah.
overs and he can also finish games. And also can give you 1 to 2 overs of pace. The someone who can bat in the top six,
Medium pace, just for clarity.
right,
Medium
right,
pace.
medium pace can get some medium pace, right? Bat in the top six, and he feels well. So 1.5 core is a bit of a steal, and he will work on his game.
All right. Fair enough. I think he's worth 1.5 crore. I know he said he's worth a bit more, but I think he's good at his base price. And the reason I say that is based on the balance of team. So the second question I want to ask now for Sherfane is, do you think that Sherfane was bought for the right team? In the sense that, do you think there's another team that he possibly would have fit their balance a little bit better? If you look at their overseas players and their also the local batters, the Venkatesh Iyer, Nitish Rana, Rinku Singh, Ramandeep Singh, Manish Pandey. If you look at that, do you
Right.
think that Kolkata, as I said, they're grooming someone after Andre Russell? He's not quite the Andre Russell, not in terms of
Right.
pace.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he's left-handed, very explosive. So, do you think that Kolkata, and I don't think they would have bought him to say he's the next Andre Russell or Andre Russell replacement, given that next year auction, they're probably not going to retain him. They're probably going to, look to buy another all rounder. So your thoughts on, was he purchased for the right team? Do you think he would have fit into another franchise a little bit better?
Well, it's a very good question. My concern really Sherfane Rutherford being bought by KKR is he doesn't fit in their short-term plans. 'Cause based on overseas players, I don't see him being played in the 11 anytime soon. So I don't think Kika could fit him in terms of the growth and development he wants. In real game situations, no, but in the nets, he would improve behind the scenes.
All
Right. I
right.
think there are other teams he would fit better in. Right. Maybe a Punjab Kings 11. Right. I think it would be a better
Are you
thing. A
sure
Punjab.
Punjab with Liam Livingston, Johnny Beerstow, Kagiso Rabada, Sam Curran? They've been difficult to fit in there.
Well, to be honest, some Quran, yes, he's an impact play, he can win you games, but I think sometimes dropping him and accommodating someone else will allow him to be more consistent. We see in the series in ODI and T20, we have seen where he lost England games single-handedly and also won them single-handedly. So I think grooming a Sherfane, Rutherford, and some Quran having them rotate will be better for Punjab King 11. And also, English players are not always available. we see most times when IPL season is going on, they say okay they're only available half of the season, not in the beginning or in the middle or towards the end. So
But
Punjab King 11 would be best.
I think usually that would happen because, as you know, England, Australia, South Africa, they may
Mhm.
have like a tour, but I
Right,
think that they've now announced like their contracted players and all of these stuff. I think all of them will be fine now for the full IPL
right,
season. Because remember, they're all using this now as T20 preparation for the World Cup
right.
right here in the
Yes,
Caribbean.
yes, yes, yes,
So
yes.
they'll all be there for the full IPL season this time around. I don't think we'll have issues with seeing the English and the Aussies in the IPL in full. But no, let me get my writing pad because now we're gonna do a fun activity where you're going to know from this squad here. You can look at it in a bit. You're going to tell me the possible starting 11, and let's see if Rutherford can get in the possible starting 11. So let me get the writing pad.
Wow.
It's a very fun activity we shall do. Um, let's both write our possible starting 11, bearing in mind only four overseas players. Of course, we can have an impact sub, but with an impact sub now, only three overseas players will be able to start. So you can take a bit, think about it,
Well,
who you'd have.
whoa, whoa. All right. So for opening, okay, I will have Rana opening, Nitish Rana.
Nitish Rana?
Right, right. I'm not so familiar with the KKR squad. No, wait. Well, I just remember the overseas, the other kind of overseas players. Jason Roy and Gerbaz.
So, by the way, if you open with Jason Roy
Mm-hmm.
and Gerbaz, no problem. It's year 11. Let's go through. Let's
Right,
go
right.
through.
Well, right
All right.
for the well, could I
Oh,
also
let me
see
oh,
yeah, let me see well, all right, say we depend on the wait, for the first game if it's a batting pitch, or could we see both the players and the and that as well? Cause I'm not so familiar with
no problem. No problem. So
right, right,
you're going with the overseas option of
right.
Jason Roy
Jason
and
Roy and
Ramanola
Gerbas.
Gurbaz. All
Right,
right. So
right.
you're going with Jason Roy and Ramanola Gurbaz. So I'm speculating that you're giving Gurbaz the gloves.
Right, right,
All right. So we have two overseas. So I tick because you only have two more overseas can fill. All
right.
right.
Number three, I'm putting the captain,
Shreyas
Sheriff's lawyer.
Iyer. All right.
Right,
Shreyas
at
Iyer.
three. We are wanting to bat as much deliveries as possible.
Definitely. I agree with that as well.
Right. At number four, I'm putting Venkatesh Laya at number four.
Venkatesh Iyer. All right.
Mm-hmm. Sorry if I'm butchering some of these names.
No problem. That's
Right. Number five. I'm going with Nitish Rana at number five.
all right. Nitish Rana there.
Number six, I'm going with Rinku Singh, number six. He's an
Rinku
incredible
Singh.
finisher.
Yeah,
Incredible finisher.
excellent.
Number seven, Andre Russell.
Andre Russell, the muscle. So another overseas
Right.
there.
Number seven. Number eight, I'm going with Mitchell Stark.
So Sunil Narayan
Mitchell.
is not playing.
No, that's my first level. To be honest, it's a gamble. But where KKR is, I think they have to start moving away from having both Sonny Narayan and Angie Russell in the same team. See, that is
Oh,
where I think they should be going right now. But that's number eight. Number nine, I'm going with nine. What would they be short on their overseas
Suya
bowlers
Shah,
here?
who you said?
with the local bowlers. Oh, wait, I see one.
They're all
Varun.
there. Varun
Okay.
Chakravarti.
Right. That's number 9, right? Number 10, we're going with Chiten. The
I
left
can't
arm.
spell Chakravarti's name. His name is too long.
Right. So that would be number 10.
Number 10, who?
Chetan Sakaruya.
No, but Zakaria is Cheetah Zakaria.
Right.
Okay, the left arm
Yeah,
seamer. You're
you're
really
right.
going
I
with
left arm see.
Zakaria? Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
You have to
Cheetah.
have a left
But the thing is,
I
but we already well, okay, it's year 11. You already have Stark, so it's no
and
problem.
Uncle Roy.
Anakul Roy.
Right, for 11.
All right, no problem, no problem. That's year 11. No, I would make
Right.
some changes. Sunil Narayan has to be in my team. And I'm going to
Right.
explain. So I'm going to explain. So for me, I think Eden Gardens, there are two types of tracks they like to prepare at Eden Gardens. They like to prepare one where they dominate opposition with spin. So I think Suyash, it depends at Eden Gardens. Suyash Sharma is going to play. Varun Chakravarti is going to play. And maybe if it's a sprint friendly track, Mujib might play. Sunil Narayan might play. If it's a spin friendly track, no. So I'm gonna really be picking my team for overseas, not overseas condition, but home condition. So when they're playing at home at the Eden Gardens. So
All right.
I'm thinking Venkatesh Iyer, he can open the batting. And I don't want to have two overseas guys opening the batting, right? I just, overseas guys, Ramanola Gurbaz, Jason Roy. Jason Roy hasn't really done anything for me to pick him. So I'm going with Ramanola Gurbaz. Jason Roy needs to find some form, right? If you notice, Jason Roy wasn't even selected to come to the Caribbean. He wasn't
Yeah,
selected for
right.
the World Cup. So Ramanola Gurbaz, he'll take my gloves. Venkatesh Iyer can open the batting. Shreyas Iyer, definitely. Captain Fantastic at 3. Nitish Rana to get that left-hander there. Nitish Rana, he can definitely be at number 4. Um, let's see. Rinku Singh has to bat more deliveries. Rinku
At
Singh
5,
has
put him
that
at 5.
impact. Definitely, he
Okay.
batted at 5 against South Africa in the recent T20 series. That's where he batted. And India
Okay.
beat South Africa 2-1. So why not give him more deliveries to face? You want him to come in around about the 10th over. So I think Rinku can bat at number 5. Andre Russell will definitely bat at 6. Andre Russell there, another overseas at 6. This is where it gets interesting. Um, at 7, Sunil Narayan. Sunil Narayan is going to bat at 7. He usually bats at 7. They play him like an all-rounder, even though he's not really an all-rounder. Mitchell Stark, the man who went for
24?
24 crores.
Right.
So Mitchell Stark has to play. And then
Well,
now,
I know if he's injured, KKR head will be hurting them.
no, definitely not. Suyash Sharma has to play. So Suyash Sharma. Maybe they don't start him because what I noticed they like to bring in their impact sub. And we're not going to look at that impact sub. So Suyash Sharma, Varun Chakravarti, because Varun he's just excellent. Varun
I'm
Chakravarti.
I'm surprised he doesn't get more opportunities for the India national team.
And finally, I'm going with Harshit Rana. I love his pace. This young man, he takes the new ball. So Harshit Rana is gonna start for me. And possibly my impact sub. Maybe at the end, it depends on whether they bat first or they bowl first. I'm looking more at Cheetah and Sakaria coming in with coming in to give some over. So I'm looking at Cheetah and Sakaria because he's a good left arm seamer to have. So, or depending if it's with the bat, then maybe Manish Pandey can be the impact sub. So one of those two will be my impact sub. But definitely, I think Harshit Rana should be in the starting 11 with his extreme pace. The team looks balanced for me. They got three spinners in Sunil Narayan, Suya Sharma, Varun Chakravarti. There are three different types of spinners, and they got in three seamers, Harshit Rana, Mitchell Stark, Andre Russell. So I think this balance, I just don't think Jason Roy fits in right now. So that's the only change for me. Similar teams, it's just the Jason Roy and the Anakul Roy, but good teams nonetheless. But
Right.
basically, what we're saying is Shafane Rutherford doesn't start. Yeah, unfortunately.
Right.
Uh,
So to be honest, I do not like when West Indian players get by teams and they don't have an idea how to fit them in the starting 11 same time. Yeah, I really dislike that, to be honest.
I mean, it's fine because once you're going to the IPL, you're getting exposure, and also the training facilities in India is way better than the training facilities here in the Caribbean. So might as well he's in IPL training with the best of the best, as opposed to being here in the Caribbean and working on strength training and core training and hitting some balls. But I mean, it's better to be in the IPL. As Jason Holler said, the facilities in India are much better for improving certain skill sets, or if you want to fine tune an aspect of your game, it's easier to do that in India. So I don't have a problem with Rutherford just being a net batsman facing Mitchell Stark in the nets. I think that would
Well,
be
yeah,
beneficial.
that
Yeah,
that would surely improve his
yeah,
game.
yeah. So that's beneficial facing these guys in the nets. So he'll get quality pace, quality seam, quality spin. So I don't mind. And I love to watch their training videos. I saw a couple from RCB last year, and I saw some from LSG. And I can tell you, Nicholas Puran was in fine form. So I don't mind them just training. It's fine. But let's move on to Shai Hope. Shai Hope has been bought to the Delhi Capitals for 75 lakhs. So our ODI captain and our new T25 captain has been bought, taking the vice captaincy from Kyle Mayers for 75 lakhs. Your thoughts on Shai Hope being bought to the Delhi Capitals?
Well, I'm so happy for Shea. Hope he has really improved on his game. We have seen where, in terms of accumulating, he was always a great accumulator, but now he has added power hitting to his game, and we have seen the results. And I think at some point in the tournament, when the pitch is slow and low, he will have a big part to play. He plays quality spin very well. So,
What are your thoughts on Shea Hope being bought for 75 lakhs? That's about 50,000 US dollars.
well, this is the first time he'll be playing in the IPL season. I think it's a fair price. However, when he plays and if he dominates, then retention fee will be much higher.
Or maybe they'd retain him at this base price, because at the end of the day, if you
Mhm.
buy someone at this price and he's done well, you're not gonna sell him, you're not gonna send him in the auction and then buy him back. You're gonna keep him
Right.
at this same retention fee. So that's the thing with retention now. You always get retained at the price that you were bought. So you notice Andre Russell, he has hold on to his millions of dollars since a while now. So yeah, but let's get into it now in terms of Shea Hope. Looking at this squad, um, do you see Shea Hope starting? Well, let's just jump into it. Let's name your starting 11 from this Delhi Capitals team and see if Shea Hope fits in.
All right. So of course we're opening with David Warner. Wow. A T20 great. So open with David Warner and
And
Privy
Prithvi Shaw.
Shaw. Right, Privy Shaw. Yes, we know he's not in the best of form, but I really hope that he has work on his game so he can flourish. Number three, we're going with Mitchell Marsh at number
By
three.
the way, not to cut you, but I don't know if you've noticed it. It's as if every franchise kind of have its international teams bias with it, in the sense of um Delhi Capitals, you can see a lot of Australians, Jai
Oh,
Richardson, David Warner, Mitchell Marsh, and
right,
Ricky
right. And
Ponting. Ricky Ponting being the head coach, he ensures that the Aussies are there playing,
right,
starting.
also with Punjab
Chennai
King.
is English.
Right. No, well, I would say actually, I disagree. China is mostly New Zealand.
Yeah,
They go
Chennai is New
mostly
Zealand.
Devon Conway, Daryl Mitchell,
Daryl
they go with
Mitchell.
Mitchell Sansa.
So,
Right, right.
yeah, so they're
Mhm.
they're Kiwi Chennai. You
And
notice
then
then
Punjab King is
Punjab
mostly
is
English.
English.
English,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah, they're Johnny Bairstow, Liam Livingston, Sam Curran, Chris Wokes. They're English. So you notice every team have their preference now. KKR, they're more West Indian. Andre
Yes,
Russell, Sunil
they love West
Narai,
Indian players. They love their West Indian
Sherfane,
players.
Rutherford. Yeah, and you look, even Gujarat Titans, they're no Afghanistan.
Yes, yes, because
Yeah,
they
so
believe in bowling.
Rashid
They are
Khan.
bowl. Yeah, Gujarat
So
Titans is a bowling team, so
yeah,
they want very
definitely.
skillful bowler. LSG also they love Gautam Gambhir when he was there. He loves West Indian players, so that's why you see Evan Lewis, Kyle Myers,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
also Nicholas
definitely. Nicholas
Pooran.
Pooran. He likes power. He likes power in his
Right.
batting order. But yeah,
And
continue with your number
number
four.
4, Ravish Pant.
Yeah,
Ravish
the
Pant at 4.
captain,
Right, right.
Rishabh
He has to be
Pant. All
responsible for the middle overs and also finishing.
right, so you got in Rishabh Pant, the captain.
Um, number number 5, I'm putting in Harry Brook. Harry Brook has to be at 5.
So you start in Harry Brook.
Right, I'm starting Harry Brook at number 5. Starting giving Harry Brook
Okay.
opportunity to start. I'm trying to maintain my left-right hand combination. So let me Amber
Okay.
Butter. Right. That's number 5. Number 6. See the list again. Right, so this is where playing Akshar Patel, playing Akshar Patel at number 6. I think Akshar Patel is a great all-rounder. I think he needs more deliveries
The
to
next
bat. I think they
Jadeja.
use him too. He's in well, he's close. He's close. He's getting there.
He's
He's getting
close. All
there.
right. So Akshar
Right, right.
Patel.
Number 7, I'm putting Lalit Yadav at number 7. Number 8. Oh wait, 8. Oh, let me see this again for one moment. You put in Pravin Pravin Dubey at number 8.
Praveen Dubey. Okay.
Right. Number 9, put in Ishan Sharma.
The old boy, Ishan Sharma.
Right. He has a lot of experience for middle overs, right? Number 10, Kuldeep Yadav. And for number 11, you have to have an extreme pace, Enric Narkia.
And Rick Nokia. Okay,
Right,
that's
right. So that's my 11. That's my winning 11.
all right. No problem, no problem. I like the selection of Harry Brook. I think he deserves to be there. But I think if Harry Brook messes up, I think that's how Shea Hope is gonna get it.
Right.
So
Yes, yes, yes.
I really don't mind that move right now. But my 11 is gonna look a little bit different. Delhi is a pitch where it's very hard to predict. Sometimes you get flat surface. Sometimes you get like you saw in the World Cup, we saw matches where 400 runs were being scored at Delhi in 50 overs, and then you saw games where Delhi spin was dominating. So Delhi is a very tricky pitch. So David Warner will definitely have to play, and Prithvi Shaw. I don't think nobody can change the top three. Mitchell Marsh,
Right,
that's
yeah.
a
Mitchell
lock,
Morris has to bat at 3. He's in the form of his
and
life.
Rishabh Pant has to play at 4 as the captain and overseas.
No,
Uh,
I don't think it's overseas now. Which one won't be overseas?
no,
It's
sorry.
a
Wicket
local.
keep, I would say. Wicket
Yeah,
keep.
yeah,
Yes,
right,
wicket
right,
keep.
right,
Sorry, wicket keep. I was
right.
meant to say wicket keep. Sorry about that. Not overseas. Harry Brook. No, I'm not going Harry Brook. I don't want to be the same. So let's let's make some changes. I think this is where it's a good idea now to invest in your local players. So I'm going Akshar Patel. I've seen India try to send him up the order. Lalit Yadav at 6. I remember Lalit Yadav and Rovman Powell, they used to interchange at 5 and 6 last year. So I can have Lalit at 5 and Akshar at 6. Either way is fine. But by doing this, what I think it allows me to do is I get to play a extra overseas bowler. That's what I want. So I'm gonna now have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5, 6, 7 is difficult for me, but I know number 8 is definitely Kohli. Yadav, his name writes on the team sheet first. I have to play Kohli Yadav, but uh, I want to have a left arm seamer in there, so Khalil Ahmed gets in my team. Khalil Ahmed, I definitely need a left arm seamer, and he's very good after starting. At number 10, Anrik Nakia.
Great bowler.
Definitely. And I'm looking at I need another overseas seamer in. So I'm looking at Jai Richardson, the Australian quick, and I'm looking at Longi Ngidi. And I'm thinking, Ngidi, sometimes go for runs, but he can give you wicket. I'm gonna go Jai Richardson. I just like this guy. I think he's a good youngster to have. So my issue now is number 7. I've seen a bit of Abhishek Porel. Usually bats around in the middle order, so I'll play Abhishek Porel at number 7. So that would be my starting 11. But I mean, you can give Ishan Sharma. I don't know. Ishan Sharma is good with the new ball, but I just can't see if things go wrong for Ishan Sharma. I can't see him bowling in the middle or at the death. Because he's more a new ball bowler that swings it. So, I mean, yeah. But I would give myself the option of starting with 2 overseas quick, having 4 seamers and 2 spinners in the team. So I think it's pretty balanced, but you never know with these franchises, especially Ricky Ponting. Notice I put in 3 Australian because it's Ricky Ponting.
Right,
Is
right,
big.
right, right.
Ricky Ponting is going to get to his Australian boys. So I wouldn't be too shocked there. No, Rovman Powell. He was sold to Rajasthan Royals to accompany our
Oh,
own Shimron Hetmyer.
we're skipping Mumbai. Or we're going to Rovman. We're skipping Ramar Shepard.
No, we'll go to Shepherd afterwards. So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
not skipping. We're going to Rajasthan Royals now. Rovman Powell, the West Indies T20 captain, has been bought for 7.4 crores, close to $1 million US. So, Rovman getting in the big bucks. What are your thoughts on Rovman Powell being
Wow,
bought for
I'm really
7.4
proud of
crores?
him.
How much is
I'm
that
really
in,
proud of
in
him.
USD? I'm gonna Google
No.
it. Proud of him. Go ahead.
In the meantime, I'm really proud of him. His leadership. Well, what he offers, apart from his explosive batting, he offers great fielding, great leadership skills, and also he can give you emergency 1 over. So he definitely is in my starting 11 for my team. Right, he's a great buy, and I know he will do great for Rovman Powell, and he will help Sanju Samson a lot with his captaincy. Okay, I think sometimes Sanju Samson captaincy can need more tactical awareness. So I think Rovman Powell is also there for that.
But when you look at in terms of leadership, um they have They have quite a bit of leaders here in their own right.
And
Sanju
Ravi Ashwin
Samson being
also
the
one.
exactly that's what I was
Right,
saying.
right.
Ravichandran Ashwin is definitely a leader, and they have just Butler, the English captain. They have
To be
Rovman
honest,
Powell.
Just Butler, he's a great batter. I don't think he's a great leader. When I'm watching his captaincy in the ODI and T20 series, I've seen where he made a lot of questionable decisions. So I really hope Sanjay Samson won't turn to him for leadership advice.
I'm not gonna look at just Butler in such a harsh manner because it's only a couple months ago he was captain in England to win a T20 World Cup. So I still think he has it. Of course, um, I think right now maybe he's struggling to balance in the sense that his players are not in that mind frame and that form. So sometimes he's banking on players that would have done what they've done in 2022, whereas this is 2023 going to 2024, and sometimes you have to just look at the guys who's delivering in the moment as opposed to going by reputation or statistics. So, but I think Josh Butler is a great leader. Rovman Powell is there. Ashwin is there. So Sanju Samson certainly has a lot of leaders around him to assist him, as well as Kumar Sangakkara in the staff as well. So I think Rajasthan, all in all, they're looking good. Um, I like their squad. They got a Nandre Berger, the South African left-hand seamer who just
Wow,
dismantled India.
he's really good. Yeah, he's
Really
really
good.
good. I saw Kevin Pritchard saying that he needs to be less friendly towards batters. Give them the
Yeah.
steer.
And
Right.
they got nice replacements for just Butler. You look at it, Tom Cadmore. I saw him in the Abu Dhabi T10. He was very good. He's also an Englishman. So they've got a good squad. But let's get into it now. Do you think Avesh Khan was traded from LSG? So just to point that out, you can see traded from LSG to Rajasthan. So now you can tell me who you would start. You're
All
playing
right.
11.
So
Look at
definitely, Sharon Hetmeyer and Ravon Powell has to be my starting level. Definitely. Right.
all right.
Opening, Just Butler and Yashif Jarswell. Those
Yeah,
two have
Yasha
to
Sweet.
open.
Yeah, Jaiswal has to. Jaiswal is always
Open.
the first name on the paper. Yasha Sweet and Just
Just
Butler.
hmm?
And I assume you're saying Butler wicket keep or you want Samson to
Re-
wicket keep.
no, I want Samson to Ricky keep wide so he can have better discussions with the bowlers.
But don't you
Right,
think
right.
that when you wicket keep, it's actually not as easy because we saw Butler give up the gloves to Phil Salt in the Caribbean because he said that he wanted to talk to the bowlers at mid-off.
All right. All right, I guess we got it. Butler, Ricky Keep. I see MS Dhoni. He has been Ricky keeping almost every game and captain, and he did it
Yeah, but
perfectly.
MS Dhoni is a different type of captain. He's in a different class. So we can't even compare these youngsters to MS Dhoni's level. But all right, no problem. So just Butler, who is
uh,
at three, the
and
captain.
okay, okay. Number three has to be Samjo Samson. I want him to bat as much deliveries as possible. Number four, I'm sending Rovman Powell at number four.
All right, so two
Um,
overseas already.
right. Number five. We have to have Shimron Hetmeyer number five.
Three overseas.
I'm still gonna put your number six. I put in Ryan Parag at number six. Number seven, I'm putting Ravi Ashwin at number seven. Okay, this will get a bit tricky. Um, I don't think they have any number eight batter who can really depend on to really bat as well. So I'm putting um Avesh Khan at number eight. Number 9, I'm going with Chahal at number 9. We're going with Pradesh, Krishna. And then for number 11, we have to have Trent Bolt. Have to have Trent Bolt. Trent
I
Bolt
think
has to
Trent
be
I think Trent Bolt would be hugely disappointed that you put him as a number 11 batter.
well, based on situations, we can alternate. So we can put Trent Bolt as
At
number
8.
8. Right, number 8. Right.
All right, no problem. I like this 11. I like this. All right. No, I won't make much changes to your 11. I agree with pretty much majority. Jaiswal at the top, Butler. Think that's a lock. Samson at 3. That's a lock. No, here's where I have some disagreements. Round about that 4, 5, 6. I've seen Ryan Parag a bit. Uh, I guess I'll start. But the thing is with Rovman Powell, if I play Rovman Powell and Hetmyer together at the start, then I'm only going with one overseas bowler. And if you look at it,
Okay.
I really like Nandre Berger. It's two left arm. I really would want to see a Nandre Berger in with his express pace. And I'd love to see a Trent Bolt in. So, uh, well, the West Indian bias is kicking in me. So I'm going Rovman Powell
right,
and
right.
Shimron Hetmyer. I think, however, Hetmyer needs to have a good IPL season. Given that they're watching and they're looking at his current performance for West Indies, it's not been up to standard. So he needs to have an excellent IPL. Ryan Parag definitely at 6. Ravichandran Ashwin. So I don't change anything from yours. No, I'm just gonna add in like who I call my impact sub. My
Hmm?
impact sub. Impact sub. Because notice a lot of these teams when they win the toss and bat first, they're gonna afterwards they're gonna take out just Butler. They always do it, and they're gonna bring in either Jurel, who can add some impetus to the innings. So Jurel is always an impact sub, or if they bat first, then they usually bring in an impact bowler, maybe like a Sandeep Sharma. Maybe a Sandeep Sharma. I just want to throw in my impact. Sandeep Sharma there. I don't like the idea of starting. Don't like the idea of starting Prashid Krishna. I know he's international quality, so I'm gonna go Trent Bolt at 8. Trent Bolt definitely start. Who can take the new ball with Trent Bolt? Kuldeep Sen has really nice pace. I'm gonna start Kuldeep Sen. I like him. I really like this guy. Decent pace. Avesh Khan. I like Navdeep Saini as well. Navdeep has so much pace. I remember Navdeep Saini came to the Caribbean and the US and he blew away West Indies. Since then, I really like this guy. But to get him in the team now, would I start him over Avesh Khan? Uh, that would be a lie. Avesh Khan is gonna start ahead of him. But Navdeep Saini definitely there and Yuzvendra Chahal at 11.
Um,
So that would be my 11.
one thing I like with Rajasthan Royals team, they they do not depend heavily on their overseas bowlers. They have local
Yeah,
bowlers
yeah,
who can
yeah, that
actually
is
get the
true.
job done. The one thing I love
Yeah,
about them.
that's so true because I think Berger, he's actually going to come in as a replacement for Trent Bolt. If you actually look at it, they have, they can play, Color Cadmore can be a replacement for Butler.
Right.
Rovman Powell can be a replacement for Hetmyer. Um, in terms of Nandre Berger can be a replacement for Trent Bolt. So if you look at it, they know that they're gonna play their local bowlers. And for the overseas, if one overseas man is not performing, there's another one ready to slot in that person's role. So I really like that they're very well balanced. Now onto Mumbai Indians, Romario Shepherd has been traded from Lucknow Super Giants. So he's no longer with his West Indian mates, Nicholas Pooran and Kyle Mayers. He's now after Mumbai Indians. He's the only West Indian going to be here. Well, he still has Kyron Pollard as the coach there to talk to, but he's going to be over there by himself as a West Indian. Your thoughts on Shepherd being retained for 50 lakhs?
Romero Shepherd, based on his performance in 23 against South Africa, India, and England with both bottom ball, he's worth way more than a 50 lakhs. That's what you call a great steal from Mumbai Indians. And I believe Kieran Pollard had a great role in that decision. He can win you games with bats and also with ball. His bowling in the middle overs was always good, but I've seen where it's really worked on his dead bowling, and I've
Drastic
seen where he's
improvement, yeah.
right. Drastic improvement is dead bowling, and also seen where he's trying to be a new ball bowler as well. So, wow, I'm really proud of Mumbai Indians. This guy is going to win them a lot of games. Once he's fit, I've seen in the series where he had a niggle in his knee, and I respect the fact that West Indies didn't really push him to recover. They basically use their bench strength. So, wow, he has to be my starting 11 at number 7.
Whoa, so you're declaring Shepherd's position. All right, I
Right,
love
number
that.
7.
I love that you get straight into it and you say Shepherd is gonna start. No,
Right.
I would love that as well. So now I'm just gonna ask you to name your starting 11. And by the way,
All right.
Do you think Hardik Pandya, the new skipper, is he gonna bat at number 3? We saw him doing that for Gujarat, so he's no captain. I don't think he needs to play that role in this team. But what do you think? Do you think Pandya will bat at number 3? So I'll let you take it away with your
All
starting
right.
11
So,
first.
opening, we have Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan opening.
Why Rohit Sharma and Ishan? Do you think it's time that Mumbai realize that Rohit for India and Rohit for Mumbai is not the same Rohit? So why not have a Rohit at number 4, where I think he would have batted for Mumbai with more success?
Wow. I don't, wow, to be honest, I've never thought about moving Rohit Sharma from the opening position in
Because he's
all
Rohit
honesty.
Sharma. He's Rohit Sharma.
Right. We are so used to him opening the batting. It's hard to imagine him batting at a different position, just like a Virat Kohli. We're so used to him batting at number 3 in T20 and an ODI and number 4 in Test. So well, I have to think about that some other time
No
about possible
problems.
move in the Rohit Sharma.
No
Right.
problem. Just to think outside the box. But
Right.
next in line,
Number
number 3.
number 3, I would stick with Hardik Pandya being a number 3. Right. They can play the same role play for Titans. Number 4, definitely have to have Sky. Sky has to bat at number 4. But to be honest, I really think Sky being the captain of Mumbai India after Rohit Sharma would have been a better move. Yeah, because Hardik Pandya is so injury prone. Right. So this is my concern with Hardik Pandya. So I think Sky would have to be the vice captain. So whenever Hardik Pandya cannot play.
All right, no
And
problem.
one thing I love about this top 4 for Mumbai India, it does not need any overseas players, and that is very powerful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um, okay, number 5, we need more diversity with the batting. So I'm playing the wall. No, not the wall, rather Tilak Varma. Tilak. Oh wow, who did I forward?
Exactly.
Right. It has to. Tilak Varma has to bat at number 5. Great battle. So number 6 is a toss-up between Dual Brevis and Tim David. For impetus, I'm going with Tim David at that number 6 position.
The team David overseas. And you said Shepherd at 7, right?
Definitely right at 7. Right. All right,
All
he's the
right.
keeper. No
8.
problem. Can I put vice captain for Sky? seeing that the high possibility that Hardik Pandey will miss a couple games.
No problem.
Number 6.
8. Number
Oh,
8.
number 8, rather. My apologies. I'm definitely going with Gerald Coetzee, right?
All right, the South African seamer. You getting him in
Right.
there right
Yes.
away.
Right away. Extreme pace. Can slug a
Kotsia.
few deliveries. Right.
All right,
So
so
that's
Kotsia at
another
8.
overseas player. So I only have one remaining. Let me see. I'll put a number 9. Let's go to the option number 9. Another bowler. Playing Puyush Charlotte. I definitely need a leggy. That's number 9, right? Number 10. But number 11 is just with Bumrah, of course, at number 11. So Bumrah at number 11.
I think Bumrah would argue he's a better batter, but no problem.
I think Mumbai should go with having batting from opening to number 11. Let me see one put it for number 10. I'm basically going with this is where I think this is the weak link in the team, the number 10 position. But I'm going with Nehal Wadahiri. Going with him.
All right.
Right. That is the only weak link I see in this is Mumbai Indian team, that number 10 position.
All right, no problem, no problem. I like it. I like it. Any 11 Mumbai put together, I think it's a strong 11. I think they bought really, really well. But my playing 11, I would want to see them do some stuff outside of the box, but I know they're not going to. So of course, Rohit Sharma at the top, Ishan Kishan. There's no change there. This is where I disagree. Now at number 3, I'm gonna go Surya Kumar Yadav. All right, I'm gonna go Sky at 3. I'm Hardik. I need Hardik the finisher. So I'm gonna play Sky at 3 and Tilak Varma at 4. I think this is very much a nicer way to put the top 4. And Hardik Pandya, given that for India he's not gonna bat at 3, I think Mumbai Indians, they're gonna want him to play a role that he's gonna play for India as well. Where is he going to bat for India? 5 or 6? So right here is going to be Hardik Pandya, the captain, coming in at 5 to finish off innings because the top 4 are going to bat 12 overs. We know that's how those guys like to bat. Rohit and Kishan, they blast in the power play. Sky and Tiller blast in the middle. Then Hardik. And Hardik will blast at 5. And at 6, it's very difficult for number 6. I haven't selected any overseas yet. Yeah, Tim David at 6. I like him. Ahead of Dual Brevis. Shepherd, definitely at 7. At 8. I really like Shreyas Gopal, the leg spinner, but I think, as he put it, Piyush Chawla is ahead of him. I like to write impact sub. Somebody that they're going to bring in with the ball or with the bat. I think Madwal is somebody. I like him with the bat. I've seen a bit of Madwal. Nice left-hander to have in the middle order. So impact sub or a Shreyas Gopal. I think we want to have a left-arm seamer. So let me see. I have 2 overseas. Whoa, by the way, I noticed you're only playing 1, 2, 3 overseas.
Oh, that is how powerful the local
Mumbai
talent
is.
is.
Yeah, I'm not
Right,
gonna do
right.
that. I'm gonna play Gerald. I'm gonna go for my Gerald Kotsia. He's gonna be overseas. Definitely gonna go Jason Berendoff. Somebody, the Aussie, left arm, get some Berendoff overs up front. And I'm picking a team for the 1KD. The 1KD is not really a spin-friendly pitch. So we got some Jason Berry Duff. 1, 2, 3, 4. No amount of overseas. Jasprit Bumrah. And my spinner, of course, is Piyush Chawla, because Chawla is not going to get a bat. Yeah. Now, I have to give honorable mention to Madwal. Madwal is an extremely talented left-handed batsman. I just don't know how I'm going to fit him in the 11. Shreyas Gopal, I remember when he was at Rajasthan, he was excellent leg spinner. I want to give honorable mention to Kartikeya. I remember he's a good left-arm spinner last year. He did well. So Mumbai, their local depth in the squad is really good. They don't need to play an overseas player and possibly still can make the playoff without their overseas contingency. So that's very good for Mumbai. But yeah, Romare Shepherd, I think, will start. Now, onto the leading fast bowler over here in the Caribbean, Alzarri Joseph. Well,
Alzarri Joseph,
he's
right?
not
Oh,
he's not gonna be
he
going to a fortress. He's not gonna be going to a somewhere where he's gonna get swing and bounce and usually what you expect in Bangalore is flat pitches and bowlers get hammered. So what you think about Alzar being bought, or picked up from Bangalore?
All right, to be honest, I'm happy that Azar Joseph was bought by a team. Well, we knew he was going to be bought by an IPL team, but really that case of how much. But really and truly, I really wanted him to be picked by a team where his fast bowling skills would have been on display and appreciated. So I really want him to stay more with a KKR or Gujarat Titans,
Yeah, I
where
think he should have
they
been there.
focus a
Good
lot
job.
on their right. I think his bowling skill and looking at this team, how he bowls and how lucky Ferguson bowls is very similar. So just like Gujarat Titans, where he was fighting for a place, Lucky Ferguson, I see the same thing happening here as well. I don't see them starting both Lucky Ferguson and Alzarri Joseph in the same 11.
Yeah, they're going to be fighting for places again. No problem. So
Right,
let's get
right.
into it.
But
What do you think about
all right. So
Alzar
for
being
this
bought
team,
for 11? No, before we get into the starting 11, what do you think about Alzar being bought
right.
for 11.5 crores? He was, by the way, the fifth. I think he was the fifth highest paid for player in the auction, or fourth. I know it was Start first, Cummins, and then I think it was Indian Seema at third, and I think it was Alzar after.
All right. In all
So what do you
honesty,
think about our?
Alzarri
Do you
Joseph
think
actually worked
he's
more.
worth it?
He's worth more. He's worth more. What affected Azar Joseph price is if West Indies had competed in the World Cup, Azari Joseph price would have been higher. So I think that is why his price was like that.
All right, I really
So
like Alzari.
for me, right. But for me, my issue with RCB right now and even in earlier years, they depend too much on their overseas players to win them games. Their local talent is bit on the weaker side, on the weaker side. All right. So for opening, a lot of dependency would be on Faf du Plessis and Virat Kohli. So those two would open.
All right, let me just write down here. Whoa, why is this
Oh,
there? Let me
I think
erase it. Yeah, it
erase.
brought over. Actually, it's not being erased and it's stuck there. I need to go back to Mumbai and see if I can erase it from here.
Right. So for me, Faf du Plessis has to open along with Virat Kohli. And also number for number 3 position, I'm going with Glenn Maxwell. Glenn Maxwell has to bat at 3 because he has to bat more deliveries. For number 3, we go with Glenn Maxwell. So the issue
So you
with having
got
an overseas player, right?
as
So
a
you can
captain.
see here where, right, you see he has to be in the top 4. He has to be in the 4 players who is overseas. So there's little room for adjustment, and Glenn Maxwell has to play. For number 4, I'm going with. Wow, this is where it gets a bit difficult, to be honest. We're going with Rajat Patidar. Rajat
Patidar,
Patidar,
yeah.
number
Rajat
4.
Patidar. Yeah, and a
Right,
lot of
when
Indians are calling for him
right,
right now to be in the test squad. He's been doing fairly well, and he did well in the
right,
ODI series against South Africa. So Patidar at 4 for you.
right. Number 5. I'm going with Andrew. What's his name? Oh, could go back on the list of players, please. Going with our Anuj Rawat.
Oh,
Going with
Rawat.
him. Right. Going number 5. Wow. I will have only 2 overseas players. Wow, that's the thing. We're having a Faf du Plessis as captain. We'll go back on the list. See, I have to do some juggling, serious juggling with the rest of the players. So the local talent for the RCB for bowling is on the poorer side, and also the same for the batting. We're at number 6, right? Number 6?
Number 6.
Number 6, wow.
Let's just
All right,
write
we're
here number
going with
11. I know you're going to go Mohamed Siraj at 11, right?
right,
So get him out the
right.
way.
Number right. Who has to play definitely? Karan Sharma has to play. Right, Karan Sharma has to play, definitely. And Yash Dawal also has to play. Yash Dawal.
I don't know. Last time Rinku Singh smashed him for 5-6 and win a game. So I am not,
Would
I
you give
don't
a
know.
chance to at number 8? We're having Alzarri Joseph at number 8. Overseas bowler. Um, we're also going with Cameron Green. Cameron Green can also play. You see, with Cameron Green, he did very well for Mumbai Indians at number 3 and very flat pitches. So, he depends on match situation. I'm putting on number 6 right now, but based on match situations, I may alter his position with also a Glenn Maxwell position as well. Okay, so here the important number 7 position comes in. Let's see on the list again. Oh, they just threw in a name who I think can do number well as 7. So could I go back on the list? Appears. Oh, Dinesh Karthik. Dinesh Karthik. Yes, the Dinesh
Yeah,
Karthik at number 7.
I was wondering why you're taking so long to pick DK. DK has
Right.
to play.
right,
DK
right,
has to
right,
play, and he's
right,
a
right.
wicket
So he's
keeper. All
right.
right,
So
no
he gets
problem, no
number 7.
problem. That's a good 11. No, I like the 11. No, I wouldn't make much changes. I think at the top, Faf, yeah, and of course King Kohli. Those two has to. It has to be King Kohli and Faf. But as I said, having an overseas captain, this is where the challenge lie. Is you're gonna have to depend on now your local talent in the middle. But I'm gonna go Cameron Green at 3. I think bringing Cameron Green in this team for such a high price, then he has to start, at least start. He has to start. So Cameron Green at 3
Right,
for
right.
me. Um, This is where it gets interesting because Glenn Maxwell has to play. I'm gonna put Patidar. Patidar is gonna play at 4. Maxwell at 5. I really like the guy by the name of Mahipal Lomroor. I think he does well, but interesting to see if they will start him. I think my PC is about to die, so I'm just gonna have to plug it in.
All right, right, right. That happened last time. So what I do this time, I just keep it plugged in from beginning. Right. So that will
Okay,
happen.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
mine is plugged in from
yeah,
beginning. Right, right,
yeah,
right, right.
definitely. So Glenn Maxwell at 5 for me. That's 3 overseas already. Number 6 is definitely gonna be Dinesh Karthik. Dinesh Karthik has to bat at 6. The finishers, Maxwell and Karthik. It's my wicket keeper. At 7, I need sort of like a all-rounder. A Akash Deep, or let me see who's there that it's very unfair. Mahipal Lomroor is gonna play like for me he's not really batting. He's more of a floater. So depends on if they lose 2 early wickets or 3 early wickets. I can float him ahead of Dinesh Karthik. But I expect Faf and Virat to bat about 9, 10 overs. Cameron Green. Then I might even have to send Maxwell ahead of Patidar. Because reality is Kohli, Faf, Cameron Green, Maxwell, Dinesh Karthik. Those 5 guys tend to bat the whole 20 overs. RCB, yeah. So it depends a lot on those guys. Um, Gonna start Alzarri Joseph ahead of Lucky Ferguson, but it wouldn't surprise me if Lucky plays as well. Ferguson is his name. I'm Ronaldo Ferguson, so I have no problem if Lucky is playing. I have no problem. But Alzarri, of course, being West Indian takes precedence. I would like to see Alzarri
President,
get the look
right.
in. Yeah, definitely. But let me see. I really want to see Reese Topley. I think Topley with the new ball would be excellent.
He's
But
incredible. Wow, he has pace, he has bunks, he has swing.
yeah,
Wow, he's
yes,
really
yes,
good.
yes,
And
height.
it
Yeah.
right.
But it's hard to fit Topley and Alzarri given that Cameron Green, Maxwell, and Faf is going to play. So it's going to be difficult. Um, I like the look of Akash Deep. Akash Deep gets in my 11. I'm not playing a Yash Dale. After being smacked for 5 6s, Yash Dale is not going to
All
start for me. And then, of course, Karan Sharma.
right.
But all in all, as you said, I think the local talent for RCB is not the best when you compare it to Mumbai Indians and Sunrisers, Hyderabad, and those other teams. All right, and that's it for IPL.
RCB
So
needs to work on that.
definitely. So you tell
Right.
me
They
now
need to
which
work on
team
that.
you are
RCB needs to work on that.
which team you are supporting for the IPL to go all the way. Call it from now. The
Uh,
team that you have to win the
Um,
tournament.
Mumbai Indians.
Mumbai Indians. All right, no problem, no
Indians,
problem.
right, 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 right. I think the
I'm gonna
teams who who don't depend on overseas players that much, yeah, it's better. It's a better strategy to have good, a very solid local talent, and depending too much on the overseas players.
I'm gonna go off wild here, very wild, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be between the old boys, Chennai, or the fresh blood,
Right.
and old boys, KKR. I think it's one of those two gonna take it. KKR or Chennai. And
All
just
right.
tell me your top 4 that you think will make the playoff.
Okay, so Mumbai Indians, Chennai, KKR, and LSG.
So Mumbai Indians, Chennai, KKR, LSG. All right.
Right, right.
Nice. I agree. I like that. I say Chennai and KKR, Mumbai Indians, and I'm actually gonna go left field a bit. I'm gonna say Sunrisers Hyderabad. Because I think they got some great bowling. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Umran Malik. They got Pat Cummings over there, Nat Raj, and I think Sunrisers. The bowling is good.
One thing I can say with SRH, they have excellent local bowling options.
Yeah,
But my
excellent.
a weakness of them is they depend too much on overseas batters to shine.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
whenever the overseas
yes.
batters don't shine, they tend to lose games.
That is so true. They have the Aiden Markram and the class, and they're like the South African team. The Marco Jansen. They got the
Yes,
South
yes, yes,
Africans, yeah.
yes, yes, yes. That's so true. That's so true. Right. It's just
Yeah,
they love their South African players. Right, right. Makes sense. They're
definitely.
explosive. They're explosive batters. Very explosive. We saw in the series
Definitely.
with South Africa and West Indies early in the year, where wow, it was raining sixes.
Yep, six is right through. But in South Africa, the boundaries are small and the wickets are a bit flat. So you can expect that in South Africa. Now, moving on.